I don't know if this should go up, I'll be honest. I feel like a lot of stuff was said that could be taken out of context.
So it's no secret, I enjoy Apple products, and Dave2D maybe not so much from time to time. And with that, I think there's this misplaced narrative or storyline or beef, if you will, that's painted by the audience to the point where it's like Dave says, I hate Apple. And then the audience is like, oh, John, did you see that? You gonna take that? Is that okay? When it couldn't be further from the truth. And I think people don't realize that me and Dave are like that.
So when I started YouTube, 2015, I obviously looked up to like all the big guys out there. And I remember like you followed me on Twitter and you tweeted something about how my videos were like cool and people should check me out. And I remember I was in like the passport office that day and my phone just like lit up. I was like, holy smokes, this like huge YouTuber reached out and is like sharing my stuff with his audience. It was awesome. So I talked to you and then I went to CES, and when you invited me up to that room, like so John and Crispy kids were in a room, just like hanging out, and he invited me up there. And it was like, you totally didn't have to do it. And I was super like nervous, like walking into a room with like Marquez and Austin and you and I forget who else was there. And it was just like such a nice gesture to like, just be so inclusive, to welcome some like random dude and be like, hey, nice to meet you. It meant the world to me. It actually meant the world to me. Not because like it was like, oh, like these are my idols. Like it was cool, but it was the fact that my work was somehow in my mind like validated that the people who ran the YouTube world in the tech genre looked at my stuff and enjoyed it. And that meant a lot.
So naturally, I thought it'd be fun to hang out with Dave, put ourselves in the hot seat and ask ourselves some of the deepest, like no holds barred questions and see if we can get each other to tap out.
So just to clarify, I have 3 monkeys. They represent my lives.
If you choose not to answer,
I discard a monkey.
yes,
And when I lose all my monkeys,
one of us
has to,
edit on a pixel slate.
okay,
A video that goes up on our channel.
okay. But has to be edited on a terrible tablet. A terrible Chrome tablet.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
So, you're my guest.
I go first?
Draw
Okay.
first.
I came prepared. Okay. You ready?
I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
I love these questions. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you are the creator of Team Crispy. Correct?
I don't know if I would go that far.
Okay. You're one of the original founding members, would you say?
Okay, that's fair.
Rank the original Team Crispy members in order from best to worst. So that's MKBHD, Austin Evans, yourself, and Judner from Your Average Consumer.
What are we talking about? Like crisp level?
Sure. How crispy are they from best to worst? You can choose to lose a lion.
That's a cop-out thing to lose a lion this quick. First, right off the bat, I gotta save some. Best to worst?
They're all friends.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do this?
Take a fucking lion.
Okay.
All right. So, I don't even need this one.
Okay.
I know there's a particular YouTuber who
Okay.
tends to, or at least used to, copy your style to the point where it really got to you.
Okay.
What is their name?
I don't know. I know what you're saying. You don't want to lose the life so early.
Yeah, like if
You could have some really loaded stuff later.
right. Do you feel a little safer that I gave up one?
I kind of do. Okay. I'll give you a monkey. I can't do it.
Okay. Your turn. I guess we gotta discard these things, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Their lives.
Okay. Okay, question number 2. Some people, quite a few people, think that your Apple-related content is sponsored. Is this true? So, have you ever been paid by Apple? Any, like $5, anything. Have you ever been paid by Apple?
Not a cent.
Nothing.
Nothing. I feel like it's a giant negative when
What
you
is?
factor in like buying stuff, right?
Okay.
But then like there's the events, like they've never paid for a hotel, they've never paid for a flight.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like,
As someone that's never been invited to one, I seriously didn't know.
right, and that's the weird part is like, and I've publicly stated this, like I've done sponsored stuff with, you know, Samsung, LG,
Okay.
Google,
Okay.
but I'm like in the opposite realm.
Okay. I thought I would get a lion there.
No, that's an easy one. Who is the most overrated tech YouTuber and why?
Overrated?
Overrated. Hyped. Unnecessarily.
That's so hard.
You're already down one, so
I'm gonna be completely honest here.
this is,
This is real.
you're answering.
I'm answering.
Okay.
I think myself. I know this is a cop-out answer, but I'm shocked and surprised that people watch my content because I find it so boring. I'm being serious. I mean, I could have chosen other people. I would be real, but I legitimately think that.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, I'm being
I don't
serious.
think you're right.
But I'm legit how I feel that way.
I don't agree.
People are gonna be so disappointed by that answer.
I'll let that one slide.
Okay. Okay. I've seen people commenting about how you look like you wear eye makeup. Do you? Have you ever worn any makeup? Eye makeup?
Never eye makeup. When you do like commercial stuff with brands, they do the makeup thing. So I would be lying if I said never.
Okay.
But
on
like
your channel?
on my videos now,
Okay.
I got the long eyelashes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, this one's not so bad.
Okay.
Name one piece of tech that you use regularly, but you're ashamed to admit it because your audience would not approve.
Piece of tech?
Piece of tech.
I don't know. Like an iPhone?
Maybe. I mean,
I use my iPhone regularly.
right. I don't think people know that.
Yeah, I think, well, some of them do.
But I
my
think
older audience would.
the majority assume that you're like
An Android guy?
PC Master Race, Pixel 3,
Yeah,
Samsung S9 because that's the best phone for $500.
it is. But I feel like just because of my family, I'm super locked into the Apple ecosystem because of them.
We talked about it a little bit like in real life,
Yeah.
like AirDrop and
Yeah.
sharing Wi-Fi.
There's so much goodness to Apple's ecosystem, but there's a lot of badness in there. But once you're in, if you get your family in there, you're not coming out. You're not coming out. Okay. These are getting good.
I got one for you, don't worry.
In your opinion, who is the most annoying tech YouTuber? Looking at a lion. What's up? All right.
Got one left. One left. Am I an asshole that I had a thought?
No.
Okay.
There's got to be someone who's the most annoying. Should I just like preemptively drop it?
I feel like what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do you a solid. I'm gonna flip one
Okay.
because I feel like this takes you out.
But I got 2 lives.
Okay, you got 2. I thought you had 1. I have 1.
Okay.
Have you ever ghosted a YouTuber that wanted to hang out, and you told him you were busy, and we were actually hanging out?
And you and I were actually hanging
We
out?
were hanging out, and someone wanted to hang out.
Oh my god. Yeah. Here you go. Okay. Wow. Name one tech YouTuber who you think does not deserve the success that they've achieved. One tech YouTuber who does not deserve the success that they've achieved. It's that or Pixel Slate.
I can't go out yet. Okay, let me think about this. I'm like. That's a deep question because that's like a doesn't deserve like you
Doesn't deserve. You feel like they don't deserve what they've.
How do I answer that without like? I can't go out this way. Let me really think about this.
That line looks good.
Okay, I don't know if I can preface this by saying that, but maybe I'll say Gizmo Slip because this is not a knock. I don't dislike you personally. Maybe that's why, right? I feel like, you know, there's a little bit of like punches thrown maybe with me and Zach, Jerry, everything, but I know him and we're cool.
Okay.
And there's a friendship.
Okay.
I've met Tech Racks.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of destruction, of like breaking things.
Okay.
So, right? So like someone, you know, people who put the work in as opposed to
Undoing the work.
cheap views, I guess.
Okay.
And again, this isn't as a person.
Because you haven't met him.
Right, that's my answer.
So it's easier to.
It's easier to, and I feel terrible. But there's not a human emotional connection yet. I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna feel like a jerk, but
You should get him in the seat.
yes. What's up, Gizmo Slip?
Okay. I'll take it. I want that lion.
Speaking of,
Okay.
why do you hate bend tests?
Bend tests?
Yeah,
Why do I hate them?
yeah. Maybe that's a strong word.
Okay. I don't want to say I hate them.
Do you dislike them?
I feel like they're not an accurate representation of what devices go through. Like none of them. Like no one is. Before bend tests existed, bending phones like wasn't a thing. Like I know that sounds stupid, but like until someone bent that first phone, we know who bent that first phone, but until that day, no one gave a flying F about
Bending phones.
bent phones that could bend.
Right. The start of the wave.
Started the wave.
So that's a good answer.
Okay.
Your monkey is safe.
Okay. I know, and your audience knows, that you prefer iPhone over Android. What is the longest period of time you've actually spent using an Android phone as like your daily driver?
We're talking like not the cliche nowadays tech YouTuber carry two phones with you.
Yeah, because that doesn't count. Where your main SIM card, the number that I would call you on, is in an Android phone.
Maybe like a month.
Oh, which one?
It's probably like the S8. But it's the ecosystem, right? Like the
Yeah, you missed it.
yeah.
Okay.
iMessage on your computer, AirDrop.
Okay. Your lion is also safe. I feel like I should have had better questions. I didn't think you'd last this long. I even deleted some that I thought were too deep.
You have it up here?
No, I don't remember them.
Have you ever been recognized by a fan and told him it wasn't you?
Yes. If you're watching this video, understand that I was very busy that day. Yes, I have. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I needed something. You were worrying me.
Okay. I don't have anything good left. I gotta go off the dome here. I want that line. Okay. What's the worst company that you've done like endorsed or sponsored content with? A specific company name. You made content for them, you worked with them.
Clean Master.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a...
What do they do?
Like
software?
Software. for
Cleaning up your
Android.
computer.
Cleaning up your Android phone.
Your phone. I wasted one. I think I'm gonna die. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we go past this question, I'm off the cuff too.
Okay.
Who's someone you followed on Twitter and then unfollowed after because you couldn't stand seeing them in your timeline? I'll even give you a mute pass.
Oh, that I have them muted? That's even worse. That's even worse. That's like you're embarrassed. Like you have too much shame in unfollowing them, so you mute them.
This is real talk.
Okay.
Because everyone who's watching knows this is a thing.
God.
This is real life.
No, okay, the reason why I unfollowed them was because the stuff that was coming out of their mouths was often negative. And I don't use Twitter very much. When I open up that thing, I want to see like positivity. I want to see like rainbows, unicorns, happiness, and like cool stuff. And when there's just like constant negativity, I'm like, I can't handle this. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of people. Like, I don't know.
You can give up.
I don't want to do that pixel slate thing, man.
Might be calling your name.
Okay. His name.
Store twist.
It's Armando Ferreira. I like him as a person. I like him a lot as a person. We've hung out at CES every year that I've gone there, except his Twitter feed at this period of time was just really negative. And I remember unfollowing him. Oh man, I shouldn't have come here, man.
Future John popping in here for a second. I will say there's a period where I also was a little bit of a dickhead with Armando. And I just want to state that I think Armando has 100% changed his narrative, not only just from his Twitter, but just the content. And I think he's a really genuinely cool dude. Make sure you guys check him out as well.
Okay. All right. So I had this question earlier. I didn't think I was going to ask you this, but I can't lose my monkey. So, what is the best paying endorsement you've ever done? The one that had the biggest paycheck. Sponsorship, endorsement, whatever it was.
Note 7.
Whoa, I need to know the number though.
You want a number?
I need the number too.
You want a number?
Yeah.
That's
the thing. I mean, I could say like the numbers were, yeah, we need the number. Champion. All right.
So we don't know if this goes up,
No.
but it's been fun.
I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would.
Yes.
I don't know if this should go up. I'll be honest.
If this ever makes the internet,
Okay.
thank you for the fun. Thank
Alright,
you
dude.
for being a good friend.
Same to you.
And
All right, dude.
congrats.
Thanks.
So it looks like I'm editing a video on the Pixel Slate. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I will definitely give it my best effort. Hopefully you guys can see these were some of the purest, rawest answers from Dave and I. And with that, I kind of wanted to touch on that last question because for me, money's always been a little bit of a weird thing. Not to the point where, obviously everybody needs money, but I've come to hate like this hustle brag period that we're in. So I've never been one to talk about checks or numbers or things like that. For me, It's way past that. So hopefully you guys could see that, you can respect that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did and you enjoyed it and you're feeling like being awesome, make sure you guys smash that like button. Definitely check out Dave2D. That new video is kind of awesome because it may or may not have been edited on the iPad Pro.